Learners, this is Sam from Tigers Schooling, and in this session of the video we're going to talk about vitamin A. So vitamin A, which is also called as retinol, which means it is an alcohol. All right, so vitamin A is actually the term. Vitamin A is collectively used to represent structurally related and biologically active molecules. So which means we have different structures which are under the name of vitamin A. For example, we have the retinol, retinol, and retinoic acid, and the carotenes. So if somebody asks you, are the further study of vitamin A is only dependent on in these four structures. So you have to remember these four things only: carotenes, which are from the plants; retinol from the animals, and retinol and retinoic acid. Retinol and retinol are interconvertible, because when retinol is oxidized, it is converted into the retinol, and when retinol is reduced, it is converted into the retinol, which we'll be going to discuss in just a bit. So we will start our lecture by discussing the sources. So we have two different sources. From the plants, we have got carotenes. All right, from the plant sources we have got carotenes, and from the animal source we will get this vitamin A from liver, kidneys, egg yolk. That's it, that's the egg yolk. So one thing more to remember, that in the animal sources we got retinol, retinol, and retinoic acid, and these are regarded as vitamins of vitamin A. So when anybody is talking about vitamin A, you have to remember these basic things, these important structures, that retinol, retinol, and retinoic acid. We're going to discuss in detail about them just a bit. So let's just get started with the first structure, that is the retinol. So all word represent that it's an alcohol. So this is the basic structure of retinol, which is also called, the retinol is also called as the vitamin A alcohol. Vitamin A alcohol, because it's an alcohol, because alcohol group is present over here. So if somebody asking you to discuss the structure of the retinol, what would you say? The retinol is a primary alcohol, because it is a primary alcohol having beta iodine ring. So this is a ring which is called beta iodine ring. Again, retinol is a primary alcohol having beta iodine ring. Side chain has two isoprene units. So these are, let me put it this way. These both are two isoprene units. One is this one and one is this one, which I have highlighted in the yellow color. So what is isoprene unit? It's the formula for isoprene unit is C5H8. So what does that mean? It contains 5 carbons, 8 hydrogens, and has 2 double bonds. So look at this one. One carbon is situated over here, second carbon is here, third carbon is here, fourth carbon is here, and fifth carbon is over here. And we have got double bond in it. We have got double bond over here. So now what would happen? So this is called isoprene unit, and it's a 5 carbon. So this is the isoprene unit. I got 5 carbon, 8 hydrogen, 2 double bonds. Again, in this case, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, 2 double bonds, and which makes it an isoprene unit. Get it? Again, repeating the definition. The retinol is a primary alcohol having the beta iodine ring side chain. This is a side chain having 2 isoprene unit forming 4 double bonds. If you see the whole structure, there are 4 double bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not including this double bond because this is in the ring. So we are putting the ring away, and we are discussing about these 4 double bonds and 1 hydroxyl group. So this is the 1 hydroxyl group, and the structure. This is the basic definition of retinol in the sense of structure of that retinol, which is also called as vitamin A alcohol. And one thing more to remember in the case of vitamin A, in the case of retinol, remember that in animal tissues it is present as retinol esters. So what is retinol esters? It's retinol attached with the free fatty acids. So when retinol attached with free fatty acid, it's called as the retinyl esters. So this is it. Remember, this is in the animal tissue. It's present as retinyl esters, which actually breaks down and again convert into free fatty acids, and retinol, which we are going to talk in just a bit later.